Hey everyone, welcome back to another Anime Kingdom review. See by the title below, yes, this is on episode 7 of Boku no Hero Academia Season 2. And once again, another pretty awesome, intense episode. Sure, it wasn't like the crazy physical battle that, we may have wanted with this episode. The two fights in this, well, I mean, the first one being, it was to be expected that it would be like this, but nonetheless, it was still pretty damn awesome to see. Like, the hype for it was just like, I can't wait to see how it's gonna happen. Obviously, even Ojiro literally tells Izuku, do not answer him. He tells him, and for, Izuku, he still ends up answering him. Mind control takes place. He starts about to walk over. We get some interesting flashbacks and everything of Shinso's past and everything, and I actually really like his character. At first I kind of thought he was just like this, he was just going to be this bad kind of, this bad guy kind of thing, right? But in actuality, I really like the way he, even though people continuously say, his power would be better suited to be a villain, he seems more like a villain kind of thing. And I mean, I even got that kind of vibes from him, no matter what people think of him and say like that kind of stuff. I really admire the way he like completely says, you can't help what you want kind of thing, and he wants to be a hero. That's what he wants to be, and it doesn't matter what other people say. It doesn't matter why, obviously like how he had to join general studies and everything. And finally they do kind of talk about that as well, as like, yeah, it's a huge flaw in their entrance exam, considering that it's more suited for the physical kind of power heroes, while Shinso's power is actually really strong. And you see at the very end too, I really did enjoy that, where the other people in the general study was like, yeah, you did a good job. Like, they're all, cheering him on and everything. It's pretty cool to see that, considering you think with a person like him, there would actually be more people scared to talk to him, scared to be anywhere near him. They just wouldn't want to talk to him, honestly, because there's a chance that you'd get, brainwashed by him. But it was cool to see that those people, were like full on like, yeah, you're the star of the general studies kind of thing. And, you saw all the heroes over there as well saying, he's actually really good. That would be a good power to use against villains. And like a couple of them like, yeah, it looks like it was experience that ended up winning it out. And that's kind of like what happened, with a little bit of luck and determination that Izuku was able to, of course, get out of the mind control in the first place. To which at first it's like, oh, it was because of, the previous users of One for All kind of thing, right? Because he even saw, All Might in there as well, like all those eyes. And it ends up being the fact that no, it was his own determination that was able to barely be able to move his finger and use his explosion power. It's kind of like when you see that moment, All Might later explains that it's pretty much because that's when you're starting to get used to the power, being able to use it better. And this is also kind of kind of telling in the future, kind of showing that fact that, obviously all those people are dead, and it kind of shows that if All Might was shown there, that pretty much is a foretelling that obviously one day he's going to end up, passing away or something along those lines. I'm not too sure if they necessarily have to be dead, but since he was shown there in that part, it is kind of a foreshadowing of what's going to be happening to All Might in the future, to which of course he says that's a good thing that was shown. But it was pretty funny though when Izuku first told him about it, and All Might was like, "Ooh, that's creepy." Like, it was like, what the hell? Why? That's not something normal. Well, of course he said, yeah, that happened to me too. It's like, geez, poor Izuku, and of course his whole explanation didn't really help Izuku out as well either. But overall, it was just a pretty damn awesome, intense episode. It was definitely a mental battle over a physical battle, and like I said, I enjoyed learning more about Shinso. And obviously, you see the connection of how it hit home for Izuku as well, because Shinso is kind of was, in the same situation as he was before, he ended up getting All Might's power and everything, because that's how people looked at him. He wanted to be a hero. He couldn't help it that he had no quirk at all and everything. And everyone always said, you don't have a quirk, you can't be a hero, you're a loser, pretty much. That's how it always seemed to him, and he was able to overcome that. And even though he feels for Shinso, even though Shinso, he's been through the same kind of thing, obviously it doesn't mean that he's going to let him win. He has to win as well, no matter what, for all the people that, has gotten him to this point as well, including Ojiro, who, you know, is like, do it for me as well. And I'm over here just like, yeah, it should have been easy though. Izuku, he ends up, of course, answering to him straight up at the beginning, like, even though Ojiro, he freaking, what's it called? He literally told him, don't respond to him. He told him, he gave him advice. There was no reason for that whole thing to even occur. But obviously, if that did happen, Izuku just listened to him, that battle would have been even faster and we would have learned nothing about Shinso. So I guess whatever, right? But after that, of course, that whole part, we got a little bit part with, of course, Todoroki being the next battle, him versus, I think the guy's name was Seto, to which, of course, he's the bandage kind of guy, which it looked at first like, oh shit, the battle's about to start, he's going to throw him out the ring. Nope, because of that whole confrontation between him and his father, Todoroki was pissed as fuck, and literally just, like, froze, like, half the damn stadium. Like, the ice went so far, Ida was like, oh shit, what the hell is this, you know? So, yeah, Todoroki was not pulling any punches. He was pissed, and it is pretty damn scary. It's pretty damn awesome when you see, like, the mist coming out of his mouth. It's like, yeah, he's badass for sure. I honestly cannot wait to see when he goes up against Izuku, because you know for a fact that that battle is going to be just pure awesomeness. Like, this episode was pretty pure hype, honestly. I did enjoy it, even though it wasn't like a physical crazy battle, but just the stuff that happened in that first battle and just the hypeness of what happened in the second one as well. It ended up being a pretty awesome episode still, yet for me at least, in my opinion. And I cannot wait to see the next episodes, to see the other rounds, see everyone go, the other people that gotta go against each other, and then of course finally the battle between Izuku and, you know, Todoroki. I still also want to see the battle between Ochako and Bakugo, because that would probably be pretty damn interesting. It would be pretty crazy to see if, like, Ochako somehow beats Bakugo when everyone probably thinks that Bakugo is gonna go probably to the finals kind of thing, you know? But, I mean, it'd be pretty crazy to see. Nonetheless, I want to see just pretty much every battle. So I hope they don't shorten everything. I mean, they already shortened down Todoroki's battle, and Izuku's battle wasn't the longest either. So hopefully the next ones are just as hyped, but still a good length as well. Because we have like 24 episodes or something like that. So I can't wait to see more to come. But yeah, that's all I got to say, guys. Hope you enjoyed this Anime Kingdom review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And as always, I want to hear your guys' thoughts. What did you guys think about this episode? Did you enjoy it like I did? Did you not? Put whatever you guys thought, because I always love to hear your guys' opinions as well. And discuss about what you felt about this episode, and, you know, maybe compare notes kind of thing, because maybe I'll be like, oh shit, you're right, I never thought of that kind of thing, you know? It's always cool to hear those kind of talks. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe for more content. And until next time, guys, see ya.